welcome back to our channel. I've come to do a video with you about what's in my makeup bag. Obviously, as you've seen on our YouTube channel, I've been doing makeup just for a little while, but I wanted to just do a video of what's in my makeup bag and just have a look and show you a few things that might interest you or you might like to look at. So we're going to start off with, obviously I've got some new products that are now in my makeup bag that I got from my boyfriend for Valentine's Day, so I'll show you those ones first. The Makeup Revolution Reloaded Iconic Fever eyeshadow palette. This one I used in my video that should be uploaded soon. This is a really nice one. This is like coppers and deep dark reds. This is a really nice palette. I used this in my video. If you when that's uploaded, please have a look, guys. This one's really nice. It went on really well. These palettes that I got for Valentine's Day are actually really pigmented, really nice. This is the Love Conquers All Revolution eyeshadow, and obviously the middle heart is highlighter palette. The highlighter is very pigmented, as that shows in my video when that gets uploaded. You only have to put a small bit on and that actually shows up really lovely, really nice. Like the outside ones are obviously eyeshadows and the middle one is the highlighter. Really lovely products, these ones. And this is the Revolution Life on the Dance Floor VIP eyeshadow palette. I'll show you the inside of this one obviously because there's no see-through front on that one. This one's really nice. I used the cream in this one earlier, in my earlier video that needs to be uploaded, and the pinky colour in this one is really nice. These ones obviously I got brought recently. These are actually buy two get one free, so you get all three of these and you only pay for two of them. You get the Love Conquers All as a free one because that's the offer. These I find are Revolution products, but they're all I find really nice for a lower end product. I find they go on really nice and they're good products. In my earlier videos I show you the nip+fab contour palette. I brought this and I find this to be really good because I have had other contour palettes before and I find they're not as nice. But this one looks, I use this caramel mainly in the middle here on my cheek, just on the cheekbone, and I find this gives a really nice contour on your face and you don't have to use too much. This one was only £4, so I haven't got any complaints about this one. It's really nice. And obviously I got this one I showed you a while ago as well. This is the Techniques Eyeshadow Treasure. I got this as a Christmas present along with the blush palette. These are actually really nice. I've used these a few times. Obviously you can see I've used the purples and the beige colours I've used on this one. This is a nice palette. This could be used, a lot of these could be used, as an everyday look. These are actually nice for an everyday look. Obviously not so much the blues, but this is a nice palette. This is just nice for anybody starting out with makeup, just to learn from. And obviously this is the blush palette. These ones are quite nice just for neutral colours. Really nice. That's the W7 Big Blush. These are really nice colours. Obviously I don't reach for this all the time. This is not one I like to use every day. If I was to go for anything now more recently that I've got one, I prefer to go for the Blushing Hearts. This is the one I grab for most of the time. This is in most of my videos. This is a Candy Queen of Hearts. Or I go for the Max Factor. This one is 05 Lovely Pink. These have both got shimmer in them. They're both really nice and they both apply really well. So I find now I've been doing makeup a little while, these are the more better blushes for me to use. But these are good for someone starting out on makeup, just to keep learning from. But this one is definitely, these two are really lovely to put on and they're very pigmented. They do actually show up on your cheeks, they're really nice. So I'd definitely buy those ones. And obviously, as you've seen in most of my videos, I use this Rimmel London Fix and Go primer. Just spray it on before your makeup, and you can spray it on after as well. This one I find really nice. It doesn't feel sticky or anything. I haven't tried many others, so it'd be interesting to hear if any of you guys have got any other primers or makeup things that you like using that you think other people should try. Like I say, this is the only primer I've really used, so it'd be nice to hear other people's opinions. I've also got the Makeup Revolution Strobe Highlighter. This one is in Moon Glow Lights. I quite like this one, but with this one it does give a bit of a colour to your face, a bit of a bronzy tinge. So if you just want a highlighter to shine, this is not the one to go for. But if you just want to put a highlighter on, rather than having a bronzer on, this could help you. This is quite a nice one for that kind of thing. But I quite like to use a bronzer and a highlighter separately. But I do like this one just if you want to have a quick makeup on and you've got to go out of the house kind of thing. This is quite a nice one to put on. These are if you want to try them, they're worth it. They're only like £2-3. They're not expensive, so I'd try them. That one's a nice one as well. I got brought this Moa Prism. This is the ultraviolet. This is a really nice highlighter, but the problem is once the top layer has gone off this, there is actually not much more shimmer underneath, which is a bit of a shame because this is a really nice colour when you put this on. But it's just a problem that once the top layer's gone, you don't get much shimmer on your face using the rest of the product. So it'd be quite nice to have this Moa highlighter with a longer lasting, the actual glow part of it. But these are just like really cheap, £2-3, the same as the Revolution one. So they're worth trying, but it's just the shimmer goes really quickly. My love in my makeup is the Smashbox. I showed you this ages ago. This was a brilliant present from my boyfriend for my birthday. I absolutely love this, but I only use this when I'm going out nice places. Because I wear makeup for work, I only use my cheaper makeup for work because I think it wears off too quickly and you end up getting really hot. This one's the one I like to use when I go out. This is my favourite. And obviously you can take the sections out and they're so easy just to put in your bag. You can just go with them. They're really nice, and you've got your eyeshadows, your cheeks and contours, you've got both of those in there, and you've got your lipsticks at the bottom, so it's quite handy that you've got everything in one case. You can take the whole lot with you in your handbag, or you can take the sections out and just take whatever one you want. But this is really nice. I love this, and I'm so glad that my boyfriend got this for me because this is a great product. And I'm so happy that I have this. And we got this at such a good time because this is worth £70 and we only paid £35, so we were lucky to get this. So I really love having this. So if anybody sees the Smashbox, really try them, guys, because they are really nice. And the eyeshadows are like so pigmented and really nice to go on, so I'd definitely try them. Obviously in most of my videos I always use the Rimmel London. I haven't tried many other foundations. I have tried the Avon Colour Trend. I quite like this one. I use this one for work because I find that this one is more watery, more wet on your face, but I don't mind using it just to like go to work because obviously you don't want to use your makeup and waste it at work if you're going to get hot and horrible. There's no point. So this one I use, this is the natural Avon Colour Trend. I find this one to be a bit too wet on your face, but that's good, like, because it's a cheaper version, it's good just to use for work, just to save yourself a little bit of money. So I would definitely keep buying this one for my work makeup. But this one, I love using this Rimmel London when I go out because this doesn't feel sticky or cakey. It feels really nice on your face. You put it on It dries out well. It doesn't feel like your skin is tight or anything. I really like this one, and this one is in soft beige. The lasting finish for Rimmel London foundation is SPF 20 soft beige. This is really nice, and it's obviously really good because it's got a pump on the top, so it's easy to just pump on your hand and then just apply it to your face. So I really like that one to use, and that one obviously is a bit more money. That is like £8, but it lasts me quite a while because I usually have a foundation for other days. But I would be happy to spend that money to have that one because I found that that's really nice. Obviously in everybody's makeup bag you do find, excuse the dirtiness on my sponge, but these are, I love these blending sponges. They're really nice, really soft. This one is the one I use all the time because it's got a slightly different texture, and when that gets wet that works really well, and it's really bouncy and easy to apply your foundation on your face. This one is my one when I'm actually, this is my second one I have when I'm actually cleaning all my brushes and my sponges. I use this one as my backup. This one is a bit more, it's not as squishy and soft, but it still does the same job. But this one is always my go-to. This one I actually got from Avon just for like £3–4. That's a really good price, and I love having this one. I'm glad I got this. I actually got this on sale because actually they're more money now. So this was, I love this sponge. I use this basically all the time. I love it. So if you do use, I know a lot of people do use brushes for basically everything. But I'd say to people, do try a bend & sponge because they are actually really good, and I find that they apply your foundation really well. And this one I show you in my video as well. This is my Luxe. This is my Luxe Avon eyeshadow palette. I love this one because of the purples in this one, because I love, my favourite colour is purple, but these ones like apply really well. They don't feel like flaky or anything. They don't give like powder flakes. That actually sits really well on my eyelids, and you don't have any fallout really. This is a Sophisticated Violet palette, and these were actually on, I got this on sale, and this was only £4, and I just love, they're like the compact palette, the compact case is really nice. You can just put it in your bag if you actually want to just go out with some makeup in your bag. I actually love this one. And I've got my go-tos. You see these in a lot of my, this in a lot of my videos. This is the MAC Forever Bronze. This is the like the ink liner. I use this under my bottom eyelid, under my under eye, because I quite like just to have a little bit of colour under my bottom eyelashes. So I just put this on with a little brush under the bottom. This is the inside of that one. This is the MAC, like I said. This is only £4, but this lasts for ages because you only need a little bit, and that's from Avon MAC. Really nice product. And obviously, always in my videos, like a lot of my products, the Avon Glow Bronze and Pearls. This one's in Cool. I like these because you just grab your little kabuki brush, pop it in, give it a dab round, and then you can just apply it to your face. And just it's got a little sponge on the top to hold it in, but you just rub your brush in, apply it to your face, and then I just once I put it on with my kabuki brush, I just use my Real Techniques big brush just to get off the excess powder, so you don't have anything when you're like applying your contour. It gets rid of the loose powder, so it feels a lot better. So I put that on first with my kabuki brush, and then use this one just to brush off the excess, because then it doesn't make your face look powdery. When I first started out, I had quite a few of these. These are from Poundland. This one's a blush, but these are like eyeshadow palettes, the other two. These are only £1 each, but I think when you first start doing makeup, I think these are quite good just to learn from and start using, just so you can get an idea of how to apply and what suits your face, and really if the colours suit you, and so you don't waste loads of money on things when you don't really know what you're doing with makeup. So I do still use some of these because I think these are still quite nice just to use for some other makeup products, and the colours are actually really nice in those. And as I say, I like using this, guys, the Instant Anti-Age Eye Eraser Neutralizer, because it helps get rid of the dark circles on my eyes. this is a really good product, but I found that when you apply it, you don't blend it in. You leave it under your eye and then you let it dry, and then you dab it in like after you've done your makeup, because otherwise it just blends away if you do it when it's wet. So you let it dry and then it's easier to use, easier to get rid of the dark circles on your eyes. And then you just, like, this one's really handy because you just like turn the top, and every time you turn it, that sends more product up the top, and then you dab the brush under your eye and then just apply it like that under where you need it, and then just blend it in later on, which is a really good product. Now I found out the best way to use it. And obviously in my bag I've shown you this natural beige. This is the other, this is a bit like the anti-age, but this is a cheaper version. This is the hide the blemishes. This one is in natural beige, and you pop that under your eye. This is the one I use when I go to work, because obviously this one is a little bit more cheaper, so you don't mind using it so much. See, this one is about £8 or £9, but it does last a long while. See, this one is only like £3. So I use this one at work. I've now actually brought this one. This is a new one. This is in soft honey. I wanted to just try a different colour and just see whether there's any difference, and whether they make the under eyes look any better in a different shade. So I'm now going to try the soft honey, and I'll have to let you know how that one works. But these ones, like I say, is better to use like when you're just going to work and just want a cheaper makeup look. I've shown you these in my video before. These are my main ones that I use. This is the one that I use when I go out, because this, well actually all three of these are the ones I use when I go out. These are my more expensive ones. This one is the 148 Summer Pink. This is by Maybelline. This one I absolutely love. This applies really well and it lasts for ages. You don't have to apply this too many times in one day, and it gives a really nice look on your lips. And I love the tube, this really nice pink tube. I love this one. And I've shown you my Max Factor. This is in a slightly different shade of pink. This one applies really well to Maybelline, and it stays on for quite a while, and it sits really well on your inner part of your lip. The Max Factor is really nice and it stays on quite a while, but it doesn't sit on the top inner part of your lip, so you look like you haven't got anything there. So it's a nice one to use, but it just doesn't sit properly on the inner part of your lip. But I just love the colour, so I do use this one still quite a lot, but it's just the fact that you're applying it more often. It's a bit of a shame really, but I still do try to use it, but it's just the fact that you're just using more of it. And I've shown you the mower. This is the number 11 mower in the gold. I brought this one by my boyfriend for Christmas. It was a Christmas present. This one was the one I showed you, which is a bit more of a natural colour. This one's really nice and it does sit really well. And this is called 11. This applies really well and it gives you a nice natural look if you want a natural colour of makeup in your day. If you don't want anything too bright like a pink or anything, this is good to use. But this one is nice because it's only this is mower, so it's only £3 for this one. Obviously these two are more expensive. This one's £8 and I think this one is about £6 or £7. These ones are the more expensive ones, so you do get more for your money. I find that because I spent more on this one, it works better. I think the more you pay, the better they are. Sometimes, not obviously all the time. But this one obviously was £6 and it applies well, but it doesn't sit on all of your lip. So it's not always a good thing. And obviously I've shown you this one as well. This was my Rimmel mascara. I've got the Rimmel and I've got the Avon. Both of these are nice. I like both of these. I like this one, I like the mascara of this one, but I don't like the brush on this one. I find the bristles aren't long enough and they're not close enough together, so it doesn't get a full layer on your eyelashes and give a nice look. It looks a bit thick and it doesn't look natural and it doesn't go through the full length of your eyelashes. So I do like the texture of this one, and it is really nice. It's just the brush isn't so nice on this one. So it'd be nice to have a better brush on the Rimmel London, considering you pay more money for this one. But this one is Avon. This one I actually find the brush is really nice on this one. I quite like the brush on this one. It's nice and bristly and the bristles are quite long. And the actual mascara itself is actually nice to apply, and it gives you a nice stroke for your eyelashes. This is the Avon True Colour Mascara. And obviously there is a lot of difference in price. So if you buy this one, it's like £8. If you buy this one, I've paid for this one, it's like £4. But I do like both of these, just for different reasons. I love this one because the mascara is actually really nice and the brush is really nice. But this one, I love the mascara, I just don't like the brush on it. I think they need to get a better brush on this one. It just doesn't work. It doesn't really help your eyelashes too much to give a full look. And obviously, other thing I've got in here, most people have. Obviously, I've shown these ones I got for Christmas from my boyfriend. Pro 12, this one, Freedom palette. This one is really pigmented and it goes on really nice and it looks lovely. As you can see, I've used a few of these in this one. These are the ones I go to every day for my work makeup, because this is a cheaper version and I use this one basically every day. Freedom, this one. This, you don't have to put much on your brush to make this one come out really nice. It's very pigmented and sits really nice on your eyelids. And obviously we got them, my boyfriend got me the Moa with the Freedom at the same time for Christmas. 15 shade palette, Frosted Gleam, this one. I've used a couple in this one, but obviously because this one is more pigmented, I use this one more often. But this one is really nice as well. I find the colours come out quite nice on this one. But I think because I found this one to be really nice, and this is my favourite of my cheaper ones, I don't reach for this one so much. But I need to try this one more often and see how I go with this one. But I have tried a couple of colours on this and do like this. I've shown you this one many times before then as well. This is Cappuccino Nude. This is my Max Factor eyeshadow palette. I mainly use the shimmers in this one because I quite like the shimmers to put on the corners of your eyes, just to give your eyes a bit of a shine and make them stand out a bit. So obviously, as you can see, I've used the shimmers in this one. They are really nice and they go on really nice and they do make your eyes stand out really well. But obviously, because this is Max Factor, this is more money. This is about £7 or £8, and obviously these ones are only like £3 and £4, so they're a lot cheaper. So if you just wanted something cheap to use for your makeup on a daily basis for work, these are the best ones to use, and they apply really well and very pigmented. But this one's nice to use as your go out makeup, Max Factor, because pigmented on these are really nice, but you just wouldn't want to use this all the time because you'd use it too much and you'd spend loads of money just keep replacing it. But I use this when I go out on my days off and I go places with my boyfriend and my little boy. This is nice to use for that kind of thing. Obviously, these have been in my videos quite often. This is the Max Factor Core eyeliner. I've got two eyeliners actually. This one is the Avon eyeliner colour trend, and this one at the top here is the Max Factor. Both of these apply differently. I find if you've got more of a wetter inner eyelid eyeline, this one applies more better. But I think if you've got a drier eyelid, bottom inner eyelid, this one is better. So these work for two different reasons, and they're obviously two different prices, but I think it's nice to have a couple because you can't always guarantee on the way they're going to apply. So this one's really nice to apply on a wetter eyeline, and this one's better for a drier eyeline. But these are both good, just more difference in price, like £5 and £3. But I think the difference in price for those doesn't really matter if you're going to use them on a daily basis. So they're both really nice, so I'd recommend these to anybody. I got this for Valentine's Day as well from my boyfriend because I've been looking at curling my eyelashes, because I find that a lot of people find it easier to apply their mascara if their eyelashes are more curled up. because obviously then you just give the swipe of the mascara. So I've actually just recently got this to use for my eyelashes. This my boyfriend bought. I got this for Valentine's Day for my boyfriend for only £1 from Primark. This is just a cheap Primark one because I think just to do your eyelashes you don't really need to spend too much money. So this is just something you don't spend loads of money on. It's quite good just to have something cheap for that kind of thing. So obviously everybody's makeup bag and things. I've got loads of brushes in here. I've got different ones from different places. I've got Primark brushes. I've got obviously the Rimmel London brushes, which I've got the small purple Rimmel London brushes, the Real Techniques brushes, sorry. These are both Real Techniques brushes. This is the London brushes. I use these every day. These are actually nice. I like using this one for my highlighter. That works really well. And obviously this one, this is a Primark brush just for like £1.50. I use this because this is an angled brush and this applies my blush really well. So I love this brush. And these two I find are really nice to like brush off the excess of your contour powder or your bronzer. So, and they're only a couple of pounds from Primark. I find for that, at the moment, for that kind of thing, when I've only been doing makeup for a short time, you don't need to spend loads on brushes. But it's nice to have a selection of brushes because you don't want to keep using the same brush for different colours because it doesn't work. So that's all my brushes at the moment, but no doubt as I go along I'll end up with more. So that's what's in my makeup bag, guys. I'd like to thank you for watching and hope you enjoyed the video. If you got any comments, please comment below and let me know what you think. I hope you did enjoy this video because I actually quite enjoyed showing you what's actually in my bag. So I look forward to hearing from you guys. Like I say, please comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. We'd love for you to join our channel, our little family. And for all those guys that are already subscribed, thanks for being there and always commenting. We really appreciate your support. And we look forward to seeing you in our next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.